Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll start with a new topic, that is the direct and inverse variation. So before starting the explanation of this topic, let me introduce to you some about the new feature that is called Hype. So that is the new feature on YouTube. So please click on Hype button. The demo of the same is displayed on the right hand side. So now let us start the part 1 of this topic. So first let us see in short what is the direct variation. So direct variation is a relationship between two variables. You know the variables from A to Z. So these are called the variables, in which here we are going to use the two variables in which one is a constant multiple of the other. So suppose we take if y varies directly, when we say this y varies directly as x, then y is equal to kx. So here you can write here y varies directly as x. So this is for varies directly here. So when we want to remove the sign, we write here, we use a constant. So here the constant use is k. So that will be is equal to kx. So where k is the constant of variation. So here in the direct variation, as x increases, y also increases. So if x is decreasing, y also decreases. So if we take the example y is equal to 5x, then y varies directly as x with constant here, that is, this is k is 5. So now let us see the exercise. Check if quantities vary directly or not. The number of articles and their cost. It directs velocity because as the number of articles increases, the cost also increases. So this will be yes. The number of hours of work and the wages received. Of course, if you work more, the wages will be more. So this is also a direct one. The preparation done by a student for an examination and his or her performance. If you do well, of course, the performance is going to be good. If you don't study, the performance is going to be bad. So this is also going to be yes. Distance travel and time taken by a vehicle when its speed is constant. So of course this also is going to be yes. Which of the following quantities occur in a definite direct ratio? So these are A, B, C, D is given. So area of land and its cost, as the cost increases with the area. So this is going to be a direct ratio. Length of the side of a square and its area. This is not direct because area is equal to side square. So this is just a length of the side. So that is not going to be a direct ratio. Height and weight of human being, it varies actually with the health, age, and etc. So this is not direct. Length of a book and the number of pages in it. The length of a book doesn't, it can be whatever it is. The number of pages are not going to increase. So this is not going to be a direct one. Fill in the missing entries in each of the following tables if x and y vary directly, and which among the following has 33 as a missing number. So now this A, B, C and D is given. So now let us go start with A. So now if we take here y by x means this is x, this is y. So this x, we can call this one x1, y1, x2, x3, this will be y1, or we can just keep it this as x. So y by x means this is going to be this 40 divided by 5, which will be 8. So now we can say when here we will go for this one, we want what is the value of b. So this, the value of this x is 7. When x is 7, we'll put in this one, y by x is 8. So y, we don't know what is y because that is b. So what we can do here, this is 7 is 8. So y is going to be 56. Is y is 56 means that means b is 56. Now we will go for this part. So this will be when y is 72. We don't know the value of this x. So now we will again use this one. Y by x is 8. So in place of y, we are going to put here 72. We don't know x. So that is 8. So what we do after rearranging the here, see, we can do one thing. This is going to be 8x. is 72. So x is going to be 72. This is multiplication. This will be 8. So that is going to be 9. So x is 9 means this a is going to be 9. Same you can go for this one. You can check if you have understood this. You can, I'll show you this as well. And then for C and D, you can do it yourself. Y by x, this is 10 by 2.5, which is going to be 4. So I'll show you this how, without using a calci, how to do this part, because that is in a decimal. So 10 divided by 2.5 means we can write 25 divided by 10. So now this is the numerator, this is the denominator. So that will be 10. So this denominator will get flip over. So that is going to be 10 by 25. So this will be 100 by 25. So 100 by 25. So 25 ones are 25, fours are, the answer is 4. So now we will go for this part. We want the value of a. So here y is 18. So when y is 18, same in this one we are going to put y by x is, we got here y by x is 4. So in place of this y, we'll put 18 by x is 4. So when you cross multiply, this will be 4x is 18. So x will be 18 by 4, which is going to be 4.5. So a is 4.5. So when x, here again, here is 6.5. We want the value of this b. So again, we'll use the same thing. So in place of this x, you are going to put 6.5. So this will be here. This will be multiplied. So y will be 6.5 into 4, which is 26. So b is 26. So same thing for the C and D I have done here, but I'll not give the explanation. You can just see the same. You will follow the same rule for this one. So you can have a look at it later. So here, so just I'll show you one thing. They have said which of the following is 33 as a missing number. So can you see here where you have here 33 is here. So now what you can say here, that is the D part. So D1 has 33. So here is B is equal to 33. The cost of 17 notebooks is 212.50, and you have to find the cost of 12 such notebooks. Now here cost of 17 notebooks, this you can do either with the help of the unitary method or you can do it directly. So I have done here with the unitary method first. For the cost of 17 notebooks is given as 212.50. So now we have drawn the cost of one notebook. So this will be cross multiplied. So 212.50 divided by 17. So you can divide and see, we get 12.50. So we want the cost of 12. So cost of one notebook is 12.50. So cost of 12 notebooks. So again here you will cross multiply. So that will be 12 into 12.50 divided by 1. We don't have to do that. So that will be 150. A car is traveling at a speed of 17 km per hour. What will be the distance traveled by the car in 24 minutes? So now see here, this is per hour. And this is, we want answer, this is given in minutes. So first thing, what will you do? 1 hour we know that is 60 minutes. So distance traveled in 60 minutes, because this is going to be per hour. So now what will you do? Distance traveled in 60 minutes, that is given as 70 kilometer. So distance traveled in 24 minutes. So here what will you do? You will cross multiply. For 60, that is 70 kilometer. So here we want for 24 minutes will be how much? So 24, when you cross multiply, 24 multiplied by 70 divided by 60. So after simplifying this, we get this one as 28 kilometer. A tourist taxi charges rupees 3750 for traveling a distance of 150 kilometer. You have to find the distance that can be traveled for rupees 5650 by the taxi. So here what you can say, cost is directly proportional to the distance. So now here, if cost increases, the distance travel also should increase. So now here I have done this one with the help of the table, the cost and the distance. So now you can see here the cost is here 3750 and the distance is 150 for this one. And here we want to find out the distance. So here we don't know the distance. So here we will consider this x1. This as x2. We will consider y1 because this we are considered x and y. This will be y1 and this will be y2. So you have to find the distance and can be traveled by 5650. So in place of this cost, you are going to put 5650 and we don't know the distance. So this is the distance part. So here we can just write here y2, or you can use any variable. So now we will just write the same thing. This is x, so this is x1 as I said. This is x2, this is y1, and this is y2. So x1, these are the given things. X1 is 3750, x2 is this one, y1 is this one, and we don't know what is y2. So now what we can do, because they said this is a, because we are doing this with the direct proportion, that is the direct variation. So what we can do, x1 by y1 we can take is equal to x2 by y2. First now we will see here x1 by y1. So this is here, and this is x2 by y2. We don't know what is y2, so we can write here 5650 by y2. So if you have done this part, so now later on we are going to cross multiply it. So what will you write here? 3750 into y2. So this is on the left hand side. This will go on the right, 150 will go the other side, that is going to go on the right hand side. So now we want y2. So what will you write? This right hand side as it is, and here this we are going to divide it 3750. So after simplifying this, you can simplify and see here. So that is, we get this as 226 kilometer. Rita types 2070 words in 1.5 hours. How long will she take to type 3450 words? How many words will she type in 3 hours? So now again we can do this with the help of the table. So there is the words and the time. So this we can consider this as x and this as y. So how many words are here? 2070. So we can put it in here. So it takes 1.5 hours. 1.5 hour means we can write here 1.5. So half hour means 0.5 we can consider, that will be 1.5. So 3450 words are there. So how long will she take to type? So we don't know the time. So this we have considered, see here, this will be x1, this will be x2. So this is going to be y1 and this is going to be y2. So we don't know what is that. And how many, again it is given, one more question is here. How many words will she type in 3 hours? So we don't know here, the third column, we don't know the words. So this will be x1, x2, and this will be x3, y1, y2, and this is going to be y3 in 3 hours. So 3 hours we'll put it here. Hope this is clear, the table is clear. If these things are clear, other things are very easy. So this is x1, x2, x3 we don't know, and this is y1, y2, and we can put here if you want. This is going to be x3, we don't know, so I'll just use a different color. x3, we'll put a question mark over here, and y3 is just 3. We can also do it without writing x1 y1, x2 y2, and x3 y3. So now we'll take the first part, because x1 by y1, this is given, this is x2 by y2, so we'll put it here. This, for time being, we'll just keep it at the side first. First we'll find out y2. So here we are going to cross multiply. 2070 into this y2 is 1.5 will go on the other side. So this is this part. So y2 is going to be, this is as it is. So this is going to get divided. So after simplifying this, see I have, because there is a decimal over here and it's a big number, what I have done for this one, see here, for this and this gets cut. So I multiplied this into this. So this is 517.5, this as it is. So now, because now this is in the decimal, so 517, because after this decimal there is one number. So we'll write here this one divided by 10. For this part, this is 1, and this is going to be 1 by 207. So now what we can do, 5, this same here. So multiply this 2070. So this is going to be, this will be, now you can divide it easily because now the decimal is gone. This is a long method. You can also do it as you like. So that will be 2.5 hours. So we can say Rita takes 2.5 hours to type 3050 words. So this is the first part of it. So how many words will she type in 3 hours? So what will you do now? Now again we will take this part and this one, because this both of them we know, this we know, and this is unknown. So we can take this together. So this is going to be, again we are going to cross multiply it. So 2070 into 3 is equal to 1.5 here, x cube in this one, x raised to, this will be x3 into, into 1.5. So now this as it is, this will go on the other side, so it will get divided is equal to x3. So this will be 6210 divided by 1.5. So this is x3. So now again what I have done here is again a decimal one. So this, the numerator as it is, the denominator will be 15 by 10 is x3. So the numerator here as it is, this will get the denominator is in a fraction, so it will get flip over, that will be 10 by 15. So this after simplifying, we get 414 multiplied by 10, which is going to be 4140, and that is x3. So we can say Rita types 4140 words in 3 hours. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of other parts. Thank you.